Yo, learn how your mind works and then trick it to your advantage. Alright, so I was trying to figure out why I drink, right? Because it's like, we all drink, but it's like, why do you drink, right? So I was thinking about it, couldn't figure it out, meditated on it, couldn't figure it out. You know what I mean? So I was just like, I just kept it in the back of my mind, just always pondering it whenever I had free time and shit, right? So then I realized what it was the reason why I drink is because I like I'm a very social person. I like to be social. You know what I mean? And for whatever reason, if I'm unable, circumstances, whatever the case may be, doesn't allow that for me to be social, I still associate drinking with being social. You know what I mean? So I think what I did in my brain was the root issue of me drinking. I want to say it's an issue because I don't well, it's not an issue yet. But the reason why I feel like I was drinking is because I was lonely. And because I was lonely, when I drank and I'm a social drinker, it like told my brain we're being social. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. I don't know. Well, that's how my brain connected it, right? So even when I'm drinking by myself, I feel the lonely void for the moment per se. And then what I also do is, and this goes back from my childhood when I used to actually literally be alone, because I'm not alone no more. I always got my goddamn kids with me, so I'm never alone. So it's not like when I say lonely, I mean like um, a companion or like an intimate relationship type shit. So um, I realized when I was a kid and I used to get lonely and I was literally like by myself or just with my grandma who we had a language difference. What happened was is I used to watch movies and that was my escape from loneliness back then. So then now what I do now is I will drink, watch movies, and then because I'm so much more into the movie, and then it's like it kind of like even better numbs the lonely feeling that I get whenever the fuck it comes. You know what I mean? So it's just like, oh shit. Granted, I'm a social drinker and I'm a drink when I go out. I'm chilling with my friends. We celebrating whatever. I go to the studio. We cooking up. Thing. Yeah, granted, I'm gonna drink, but it's just like lately has been none of those things. It just be like I'm just drinking, and I realized that I've been doing it more consistently now. And I'm just like, whoa, why? Why am I like always drinking now? Like, I granted, I I blow trees, but it's just like, where's this whole drinking shit coming from? And I realized that, oh, it's cause, or the root of it comes from my loneliness, but it's like that's why I've been drinking. So it's like what I want to do now is I'm gonna stop drinking, especially by myself. And what I want to do is when I get those urges, I want to even like go deeper into them and meditate more on it. And it's just like, or like figure out what I can do when I get those urges that will, you know what I mean? Not actually, not smoke a blunt, but like, but you know, find something. Like I exercise every day, so it's not like I exercise more or some shit, but it's just like, you know what I mean? Try to cure my loneliness. You get what I mean? And I get it. It's not like I need to go find a girlfriend. 'Cause I don't got no time for no girlfriend. But it's like um, not getting into the habit of using alcohol to fill that void, which we all know alcohol won't fill, and to a point where it get out of hand. But I don't know. I was just thinking. I just want to share that because like this is what shadow work look like. You know what I mean? Like I want to give you a real life example of what shadow work look like, so you know what it means to do the work on self. You know what I mean? Go back in your childhood. Go back in your thing. You may not figure it out in one day. I've been asking myself this question for about probably 5 days now. I did the podcast with DRC. I learned a lot from just having that conversation and just letting it ponder, roll around in my head for the last couple of days. Another question that I posted on my Instagram was how do you know when God's talking to you? You know what I mean? But it's just like little things like that. This is how you learn yourself. How do you know when you're connected with the universe? Shit like that. How do you know when you're in alignment? So it's like little questions like that is what you don't think about it all day like a Buddhist meditate on it all day. But when you got some free time, instead of scrolling, do some shadow work. All that being said, so now that I know that shit about my brain, that it uses drinking as a social thing, so it tricks me, and plus using my movies as my childhood to make me feel like I'm in the movie and I'm being social with these motherfuckers and all that shit. What I'm gonna start doing is, I'm gonna cut the alcohol off. Still try to keep that same connection with movies, but like, you know what I mean? Like take that, uh, 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 cut out the drinking for that void, and like really like just dig into it more to like figure out. I don't know, but we just gonna let that shit ponder until I do know. You know what I mean? Well, that being said, it's your boy Ricky Roll, closing that ruckus, and I'm out.